Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And I know you guys right now are staring at a white box. So yep, we got another rig that we're going to do a quick unboxing of. I just wanted to get this out. I picked this up today from my local hobby shop, ordered it last week. Shout out to Avalon Hobbies here in Medicine Hat, Alberta, Canada for getting this in for me. I know that in previous videos I have mentioned that they were unable to get certain RC items in Canada from their distributor due to the fact that they couldn't get it from the company. The said company is now distributing to that distributor, and they got in a whole bunch of sea cans full into Canada of this distributor's products. So I'm excited for my local hobby shop, because that's a big amount of RC related items that they now can get, and I can now support my local hobby shop a lot more than what I've already supported them with the Traxxas and RC four-wheel drive and all my crawler stuff. So I'm not going to go too long here explaining that to you guys. Let's just turn this around and I will show you what I got. It is another basher. So I've got 3 bashers now. This was one that was on my list to get right away, but I also, as you know, I picked up the Creighton and I picked up the X-MAXX. This one was on that short list, and now I've got it. So I was able to get it ordered up. They had them in stock at the HPD distributors here in Canada. My hobby store was able to order it for me last week. I think I ordered it on Thursday or Friday last week, and it arrived this week. Wednesday, I believe, is when it arrived in town. I picked it up today. It's now Friday. So I just wanted to do a quick box opening, show you what I got. There's been tons of these out there. This is nothing new. They've been around for a while. So let's get into it. Let me turn it around and show you what it is. I'm sure there's a few of you out there like Kurt's RC and Jem's RC and a few others that'll know what this is, because I've been talking about it for a while. But now I've got it. So I'm going to turn the box around and let's have a look. So you will see what I got right quick. So there we go. We got the ARRMA Outcast 8S EXB RTR. So that is going to be another epic truck in my bashing fleet. So now I have 2 5th scales. So I got the Creighton, as you know, and now the Outcast, and I have the X-MAXX, which 1/6, 1/7 scale, 1/6 scale, I guess. Yeah, so this is big for me. So I'm pretty excited to get this thing. Been watching lots of videos of this sucker. So I'm not going to waste much of your time. The box is the box. Everybody has seen it. There's videos after video after video of this. It's been out for a while. The RTR version, the roller version came out first, then the RTR version, the BLX EXB version, Extreme Bash. So yeah, we got her, and we're going to get her open, and I can't wait to get this thing out. I'm hoping to get out this weekend. I do have the batteries for this sucker, so while I'm talking, I might as well get off my chair here and open her up. It's, again, guys, I'm doing it in the shop. I'm running out of room with all my bashers. I don't know what I'm going to do in here. Maybe before the end of this video, we'll do a quick walk around the shop, kind of show you where I've got all my crap, because I got a lot of crap. So let's just get into this. Like I said, don't want to waste too much of your time with the box, because it's been out for a while. I got to share what I get on my channel and what I'm getting this summer. This summer's been good for me for RCs, for bashers anyways. Last video I put up, I was out with the RC four-wheel drive 1982 Toyota with my buddy RC Noof, who does have a YouTube channel. He doesn't post much on there, but he is on Instagram, and he just finished a killer build. You guys go check him out on Instagram. He just finished a killer FJ46 or 44 truck build that he took the Land Cruiser, the RC four-wheel drive Land Cruiser body, and he built himself a truck version of the FJ. I think it's 45 or 46. Styrene box. He built the styrene box, custom chassis. Like, go check it out, guys. He did a killer job. It's on Instagram. Again, RC_Noof. Amazing build job. He had a custom chassis made for it. Yeah, he just did a great job. And he is an RC four-wheel drive team driver here in Canada, one of the 3. I think we have 3 in this country. So yeah, there's the box, guys. I guess their motor, Spectrum, 5th scale servo, which is supposed to be pretty good. Where's my glasses? Let me see here. I know we weren't going to go through this. So that is the, well, I don't know. They've got 2 on here. The S905. So that is the S6510, which is 59 kilo, 802 ounces at 8.4 volt. And we'll probably set it at 8.4 volt. Yeah, so it's got the new big block Spectrum Firma 1100 kV brushless motor, and the new S6510 59 kilo servo. So that should be enough for this truck. Like, as most guys know, I'm a Spectrum guy. I like Spectrum. So yeah, yeah, basically the same thing on this side. Talks about batteries, and yeah, let's just get into this. I just want to get it into this box. So I got another big box to deal with. I did keep the Creighton box cover, like this part here, I kept it, threw the rest out. So I'll probably do that. I think I put the Creighton up in my garage because I got no room down here. I just stuck it on the wall in the garage. Hopefully you guys are hearing me. Got the wireless mic on. It doesn't seem to work very well. I did some work on the DJI Pocket 2. I cleaned it a bit, and I had a lot of dirt and dust and stuff built up in it, so I cleaned it out a bit. Seems to be working better, and I think the mic too. I cleaned the mic out. So same as the Creighton, you got your support card. Nice to see that they do that. It's packed the same as the Creighton. Tires are off. Hopefully you guys are seeing that. Where's my phone? Yep, you guys can see that. So it's packed basically the same. It's shorter than the Creighton. I don't know if it's wider than the Creighton, but it's shorter. This is more of a stunt truck, stunt basher, good for jumping and flipping and rolling, forward and back flips and stuff. So yeah, tires, they are the D-Boots back flips. So those are pretty nice. About the same size as the Creightons, a little bit different wheel. 24 hex, of course. So 4 of those. Excuse my reach around to you guys. This is awesome. I'm just excited that this summer I've been able to get 3 large bashers right away from my local hobby store. Not having to, well, the Creighton I had to order in because at the time he could not get it. So we got one box here, part 1 it says. So again, that's going to have the same stuff that the Creighton had in it. So now I have 2 of those tools. All the same tools in there. Everything is exactly the same as the Creighton, so we won't even bother going through that, because if you want to see that, go back and watch my Creighton video. I'll leave a card to that at the top of the video right now. It'll pop up there. You can see it. That's what's in box 1. We'll throw that on the other side. Yeah, I'm getting real tight in here. I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to be doing with these bashers. I might have to put a shelf up in the rec room. Second box is the Spectrum DX3, which I like. Same as what comes on with the Creighton. Limit, your throttle limit, all that stuff. We went through that also, so we aren't going to go through that. But there it is. Same radio. I'm going to have to mark that one with something to tell me that that one is for the Outcast, because I'm going to run those stock receivers and radios and stuff. These are my bashers. I don't have a problem running those. As you know, all my scale trucks are on the rugged, so I'm a Spectrum guy. Yeah, haters out there, I know, but it is what it is. I know how to use it. I've been using it since they came out. I get it. I understand it. Another decal sheet, same. Doesn't have any Outcast decals or anything, so I'm going to have to just put a sticker on the bottom of the receiver or the radio so I know. And you get your batteries and your book, same. your manual, and your parts exploded view, same as the Creighton. Again, we won't go through that. I just want to get the truck out. I do have, give me a sec, I've got my X-MAXX Traxxas, my X-MAXX on my Traxxas stand here. I only have one of them, so I'll get that ready. Then you get a blank box that just holds the Outcast in there, so we'll get rid of those. I got to cut some zap straps. Give me a sec. And then we'll lift her out and get her on the stand and have a quick overview of it and make it a short video. Maybe we'll just go through what I got going on with the X-MAXX. I've been doing some upgrading on that one and getting some parts. Jesus, those are freaking, look at the size of those big bad boys. 2 in the front, excuse me guys. I know usually you look at me at the beginning of the videos lately, but I've changed that today. I just wanted to, I got this in today and got home and did supper and just wanted to come down here and get this video shot, and because I want to get some batteries charged and get this sucker out this weekend. I do have enough batteries to run, Jesus, these things are huge. The Creighton and the Outcast the same time, like the same day. I have 4 of the Gens Ace 6800 mAh 4S batteries, which fit in these perfect. I might have to adjust the, I'm not sure what the battery trays are like in the Outcast. If they're like the Creighton, then we have to adjust them. Okay, now I can lift it out. You're out of view for a sec. And we'll get that over here. And she's sitting on there nice and tight. Can you guys see that? Yes, you can. And we'll move you in a little closer. So there is the ARRMA 8S Outcast. Let's get that sucker off. Look at that. Beautiful. Really happy that I got this truck too this year. Like I said many times in my videos, you guys, like, I retired from the military. I took a civilian position job with the government of Canada on base still, so I work just for the hobby, basically. That paycheck basically just is for my hobby. My pension is good after 34 years of serving in the Canadian Armed Forces. But I work just so I can enjoy the hobby and get these type of trucks. So there we go, guys. There is the, you guys still seeing that? Yep. Well, your little tires are kind of blocking it. There we go. I can't really turn it much on here. I don't have a lot of space. These are big trucks. Where is that lever? See if we can turn it. No, I'm going to bottom out. But anyways, same style of body clips. Let me take you off the tripod here and we'll quickly have a gander. So I love the body, love these dark bodies. Like the Outcast or the Creighton is over here, same style paint job on the body. I love that paint, and the Outcast is the same style of paint. Just a mean looking truck from the front. Like, look at that. The tires are all over the place here. Yep, that's a mean looking machine. Same body clips. Very tight body clips. They are a bugger sometimes to get off. They've got the retainers right here, those plastic retainers. I still haven't reinforced the Creighton or the X-MAXX. I don't know if I'm going to even do it and just order bodies as I need it. I did order an extra body for the X-MAXX already, but I have a plan. That's why I bought it. So there is your body. You've got some plastic support on the back. Hopefully you guys are seeing that. There's enough light there. So we got a little bit of plastic that comes up onto the tower there where the chassis support is. It's almost the same as the Creighton. Like, it's very close setup. Yeah, it's almost identical except for that the chassis is shorter. But yeah, so don't just bash, blast. So there's the body. We'll get that over here. And I can go to 170 mil. You can see that kind of right there, 170 mil size battery. So I can extend that. The ones that I have, I think they were 160. So I'll have to do that tonight so that I can probably get this out to run. Same ESC, same motor as the Creighton, 1100 kV, 8S ESC. Fans on the ESC on-off button, it's almost identical. Everything is almost identical. The arms, lower and upper A arms, I believe are the same. Again, the ball joints for your turn knuckles, CVDs right in there. So I will be going through all this. Probably not right away because I want to get this out tomorrow. I really do. I might have to piss around with the turnbuckles on this one again too. They don't come set up very straight out of the box. Like if you look at how turned back that one is, it's just a matter of adjusting this turnbuckle to get that out. This is nice and straight and this one is not. They look to be all the way in, those turnbuckles on that one. And they look to be all the way out on that one. But I will go through this tonight, later on, once I finish the video, getting the battery tray sorted out, go through it, tighten screws, that type of stuff. But I probably won't get into the diffs like I did on the Creighton because I do want to try and get this out tomorrow or maybe even Sunday. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to do a quick video unboxing of the Outcast, not the Creighton. I've got the Creighton. Come on, where the heck are the pins? There we go. So yeah, that is a beast, guys. So another addition to the bashing side of the channel, which is new this year. Just started to get back into it. Yeah, that's a cool looking rig. There's the back shot of it. Yeah, so there is that. Tires, I'll get those on. Here, let's just throw this side on. I don't know if these are directional. I don't think so. We'll take these 24 hexes off. I'm going to have to piss around with this later, so I don't want to put them on tight because I'm going to have to screw around with it. They put a green tab in there. And I think it's on all of them. So that one's got it. That one's got it. Yeah, they all have it. So I don't think these are directional by the looks of it. No, they are not. So that's a good thing. So I'm just going to put you back into the tripod here. I got it right here, right quick. So get you in a little closer there. There we go. Just to have a look what it looks like with the tires on it, on one side at least. I am pretty excited about these big bashers. I may have found an area to go run at the college. There's a local college here, and I may have found a spot that is a graveled parking lot that leads into some grassed area. They did have a bunch of cut down tree limbs and logs and stuff from maintenance on the college grounds, but I don't know if they've moved that and if there's a gap in there for me. So I might go check that out tomorrow and see if that's a good spot to run. If not, I'll go back to my regular spot where I ran the X-MAXX and the Creighton. So there we go, guys. That's what she looks like with the tires on her. That is the Outcast, and I'm excited to have it. Yeah. So there it is. That's what it looks like with the tires. So, like I said, I'm running out of room, so I just got to move my chair because I got the X-MAXX on the floor over here. So let's, like I said, maybe give you a quick rundown on where I'm at with the X-MAXX. Creighton, haven't done a thing to it except washed it after my last run, cleaned it up. Same with the X-MAXX. So, where's my phone? I got to make sure you guys are seeing. Whew, this camera's getting hot. I don't know if I'm going to have to get a new freaking pocket or not here. So yeah, so there's the X-MAXX. Let's quickly Now we can do it right here on the floor, I guess, as long as I can make sure I'm getting what I want in the picture. Sorry, you guys were looking at my floor. So let's quickly just have a look here. I did get the light kit for it. I haven't installed it yet, so I do have the light kit. And let's get the body off. So there's what I've been doing. So we got a little bit of aluminum, not a whole lot. I got a lot of these parts at a really good price from a local hobby shop that has had them for a while. These are not Traxxas parts. The battery holds here, these are Atomic. I don't know if any of you remember Atomic. I don't think they're around anymore. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't been able to find new parts from Atomic in a long time, but he had these hidden kind of on his parts wall that he did some digging and came up with them. So these are Atomic. Motor mounts. I did put metal motor mounts in there. You can see them. They are also Atomic. So they are just like the stock X-MAXX mounts, but they are aluminum and green, of course. He had green ones, so I had to buy them. I got the green X-MAXX. So yeah, I've put those on. I did put, these are Atomic also, steering arms. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep them on there because it depends on how I bash this thing. They may start breaking the C-hubs and do further damage in to the truck in the bulkhead and the forward piece here. That is as you know, the X-MAXX comes apart here and here. You can take it apart, get out, get to the diffs real easy, and get to the steering servo and stuff real easy. They're great to work on, these things. So I don't know. I'm gonna run them once or twice. We'll see. You guys already know I've got the diff covers on. We covered that in a video. The caps. I think that's all I've really done. And the I did do the steering support right here. That is Atomic also. So he had these parts and he found them hidden on his wall and behind all his Traxxas X-MAXX parts, and he gave me a really good deal on them. So I couldn't resist buying them. I had to get them. I've got the shock spring retainers coming in. They've been on order since I bought the X-MAXX. They should be here next week. They are now in Canada, according to my hobby shop. He mentioned that to me today. So they should be in next week. And that's it. That's all I've got on order for this. Light kit will go on. We're going to get the light kit on. Like I said earlier in the video, I did buy a second body. That's just a radio. I put the phone mount, Traxxas phone mount, onto the TQ radio so that I can hook up my phone and look at my telemetry and stuff if I wanted to. One of my spare cell phones with the link, Traxxas Link app on it, of course, as a Creighton. So I did get the last version of the X-MAXX body because I really like that green body. So I have that now. I'm going to put the lights on the blue body. There's one that goes in the rear and one that goes in the one on the chassis, one on the body. So the front one goes into the bumper there, and the rear goes into the back of the chassis somewhere. I think I have to cut some holes and stuff. So I'm going to do it on the blue body, the blue and green. This one, I have plans for it, and those plans for that body is I want to do a wide max version. So I'm looking for a used X-MAXX in the area. I haven't been able to find one yet at a decent price. There's a few about an hour and a half away from me, but they're asking more money than the new one for some reason, because they think they've upgraded it and it's worth it still when it's used, but you know how that goes. Yeah, so that's that's not it for the X-MAXX. I did get the green A-arms for that Max. These are the regular length A-arms. The heavy duty green ones. So I'm going to be changing those out as soon as I break one, I'm going to change them out. So yeah, you can tell I like green. So I bought all the green ones, front and rear, top, bottom, good to go there. And of course the Gens Ace Bashing 6800 mAh 4S 120C batteries. I've got 4 of those now. And I picked up a bunch of spare parts. Every time I go into the hobby shop, I grab 1 or 2 extra spare parts just so that I can have them. Cush drive. This is a stock 54 tooth. So this is the stock toothed pinion. This is their hardened pinion. And the same with the, that's the spur gear. That's the pinion, stock size, 18 tooth, hardened. I did pick up some caster blocks for front and rear. Just common parts that I think I'm gonna break, or they're gonna break. We also got front bumper. Those are stock parts. I took those out when I put the atomic stuff on, and a set of steering blocks for the front. I think I got 2 steering blocks. Yeah, that's stock. Rear bumper, drive shaft, extra drive shaft. Yeah, so I got 2 sets of steering blocks, and most of these are stock parts that I took off. I got some ARRMA parts in here too. Yeah, and the rest, oh, and an extra, he only had 1 drive shaft in stock, heavy duty, so I've got 1 for backup in case I bend one or break one for the CVDs. So yeah, that is about it, guys. I think we will end that video here. I think I've been chatting long enough. Just wanted to give you a rundown on where I'm at with the X-MAXX and show you the new Outcast. What a beautiful truck. And like I said, I'm out of room. I've got no room there. I've got my 3 frickin' bamboos right here. All that is RC parts, RC four-wheel drive parts and decal sheets. And yes, I said decal sheets. And extra parts, like this drawer is all parts of just junk. A lot of RC parts. Some stuff there for the crawler course, the mini crawler course, and other things there. But yeah, like I'm full. My wall is pretty much full. I have no room there to put anything. I've got another couple bodies, full body kits up there of RC four-wheel drive. The second one, the 87 Toyota, is for that chassis right there, the extra cab. I'm working on that right now. I got to get that body done. Of course, my course, right? I've got old 16 scale E-Revo and Slayer up there. I got more 3D filament up there, and that's the room. I got my workbench. I've got a closet full of stuff. I got another Delta 3D printer in the closet. Like, I've got a lot of crap down here. I've got no room. So I keep the 2 bashers there. The third one will go right beside the Creighton, I guess. But I've got nowhere to go, and I've got my 5T sitting right there alongside my other SCX6. So yeah, I'm kind of out of room. So I was thinking I might just do a shelf right out here in the rec room. There's my ramp still sitting there. Haven't put it in the truck yet. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe right here. That's all my wife's stuff from her family that she was going through, her grandparents and stuff, and her mother that have passed on and stuff. So once she gets that done, it goes under there, which is under our stairs, which is a storage, like a crawl space for us. So I'm going to put it all under there. Yeah, got beer fridge right here. Yeah, and I'm thinking I'll put a shelf right here. Just one of those plastic wide shelves just for the bashers. That's the only option I really have. I got nowhere to go. Maybe in the closet. Move this printer somewhere. I don't use it very often. It's a huge Delta printer. I can get rid of these boxes. Yeah, you know me and my boxes. Put them under the stairs, maybe the ones I want to keep. Pull that shelf out of there and put a shelf in there. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm pretty full. Pretty full. Like, that's all crawler, mini crawler course. I don't really want to tear that out. I use it in the winter quite a bit. When it's mini crawling time for me in the house, building my mini crawlers. Yeah, so I'm completely out of room. Anyways, guys, I'm going to turn the camera around here. I'm going to get my chair. And we'll do the turn of the camera. There we go. Take on my old man glasses off. So yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video of me just showing you what, you know, I'm bringing in. I really, really, really am excited for the Outcast. Just as much as the Creighton. I'm really excited for that. Maybe I can put that right there and not have to hold it. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to move upwards. Oh, I guess I can't move that upwards, can I? I thought I was able to move that camera up. No, I want to zoom out. I guess I can't. Oh, what the hell? I thought I could. Anyways, well, if I lean back, there we go. Yeah. So, anyways, guys, where the hell was I? I totally lost my train of thought. Yeah, completely lost my train of thought. I think we were talking about the Outcast, and this video I didn't want to go through the whole truck. There's tons of videos out there. Earl Moorhead is a great guy to watch on YouTube. He's got a great channel. Jason Perrant, he's got a great channel talking about the Outcast, the 8S version. Earl does too. I've watched a lot of their videos, and that's where I got the inspiration for the Creighton and the Outcast a little bit, watching them run these. And I'm not as big of a basher as they are yet. I'm just getting back into it, so I'm still learning throttle control. So I'm not going to beat the shit out of them and send them like they do, but I will eventually send them. Just maybe not as high and hard as those guys. But anyways, guys, so yeah, I just wanted to go over that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'll get some content of these running, especially the Outcast. I was even thinking of getting home, charging his batteries, taking it out on the street and then beating the heck out of it. But I came home, I cut the grass. I worked today, and I stopped at the hobby shop on the way home, got all excited. And every time I go there, I spend more money. I bought that. I bought a whole bunch more X-MAXX parts. I just buy parts every time I go in just to have these extra parts in my stock. Anyways, guys, and the Creighton and the Outcast will get the same stock build up now that he can get them. It's huge for him. Again, shout out to Avalon Hobbies. They do have a web page, but they don't sell on their web page here in Canada. He's a 72, 73-year-old man, and him and his wife own this business, this hobby shop, this company, and it's mom and pops, man, like mom and pops, and they're just great people. So shout out to them for getting it. Getting Horizon Hobby into HPD in Canada is huge for us, huge for me, huge for my hobby shop. So that is great news. I can get ARRMA parts, I can get ARRMA, I can get Axial, I can get Low-C. That is all now available through HPD to my hobby shop, and I support my local hobby shop. So if you can support it and get off of line buying, please support your local hobby shops. So guys, I'm going to stop babbling. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. I'll try to get a video up running the Outcast, even if it's a quick park run. I don't care. We'll get it out, get it running. Hopefully this weekend. It's nice today. I think it's supposed to be nice tomorrow and Sunday. Not too bad. So unless I go crawling with RC Noof again this weekend, one of these trucks is going to get out, or all three of them are going to go out and get that ramp out and give it a go. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. And if you're new to the channel, I appreciate you stopping by and having a look. And if you like what you see, subscribe. It's free. Costs you nothing. And you know what? It means everything to me, and same for other channels. It costs you nothing to subscribe to them. I'm not here to make money. I'm here to share my love for the RC and the hobby and what I'm doing, just like a lot of the other guys out there are. Check out Tank RC, check out Gems Hobbies, KBRC 13, Kurtz RC. Go check those channels out. We do lives every week. Wednesday I do a live every week. I try to every week. Friday Gems Hobby does one. KB does one on Saturdays, KBRC 13, and Kurtz RC every Sunday. So check us out, guys. Come and hang out, chat, leave us a chat, leave us a comment in the chats, and we'll talk back to you. You got questions? Ask. These guys are very knowledgeable in crawlers, bashers, speedrunners, on-road cars. They all have knowledge in all of that. So come and join us and hang out for a while. We usually do 2 to 3 hour lives. And it's just a lot of fun. We talk about anything. Anything RC, we talk about it. All right, guys? So thanks for the subscribers. The new ones that I've gotten over the past week, I seem to keep going up a little bit every week, which is great. So I appreciate that. Thank you to everyone for subscribing. And like I said, if you haven't, hit that thumbs up, share it out, and we will see you guys at the next one. Keep the wheels to the ground, and everybody stay safe. Cheers.